McIntyre here. Today I want to show you a brand new hammock suspension based on the Mor Kochanski Non-Inverting Slippery Bowline. No hardware involved at all. You just have to learn to tie a knot. There's nothing new about that, but this knot is a particularly good knot for a hammock suspension. It's just a doubled sheet bend around the gathered end of the hammock. Then it goes up around the tree and makes a knot. You start with the webbing around the tree. You go over to make a loop, okay? Then you flip it to the other side. Now you see the loop is on the left-hand side. I'll do that again. Around the tree, over the standing part to make a loop with the bitter end. Then you pull on the bitter end to tighten it, loosen the other side, and it flips it to the other side. Alright? Now you just go twice around underneath the standing part, and you slip this end right through the loop. Now you tighten the bowline by pulling on toward the knot on all three legs. Okay? To get it loose, you just pull the slipped bitter end, and it all comes apart. Alright? So here we go again. Around the tree, go over the top and make a loop. Then flip that loop to the other side by tripping the loop. Alright, now you have a bowline, normally tied from the other side. Okay. Now I'm going to hold it open this time so you can see. See, here's the rabbit, there's the hole, here's the tree. Okay? The rabbit's going to come up through the hole, twice around the tree, and then instead of just going back through the hole, put a loop, slip it. Okay? Now I like to tighten it by pulling on this one first, this one next, and then this one, and then do it again. See? You're pushing to the knot and pulling, cinching up the knot toward itself. Okay? There you go. That's the Mor Kochanski Non-Inverting Slippery Bowline. Let me tell you where that bowline came from. Mor's, who's the author of Bushcraft, real nice guy, he showed us this knot and explained that the origin of it is that he asked a cowboy, what do you tie around the neck of a horse? And he knew from his own experience, if you tie a bowline, the horse will yank on it, trip it, and then it becomes a slip knot, and it chokes him. And then he freaks out, and you haven't got any way of getting it undone. So an old cowboy showed him this non-inverting bowline with a slipped end. And that way, it won't trip because of the double time, because the rabbit goes twice around the tree. It won't slip, or it won't trip and invert. And because it's slipped, you can get it undone. Here's the end of the slipped bowline. A little tug, just like on a marlin spike hitch, and the whole thing comes apart. So now you can do completely without hardware. It's easy to adjust. You can make the tree straps as long as you like. They're directly connected to the hammock. You're all set. The Mor Kochanski Non-Inverting Slippery Bowline Hammock Suspension.